I'm gonna try and help you and your family.
I want to thank you again for letting us stay here.
Just gonna run through a few things. When we go out during the day, we like to stick to groups just for safety. The red door, it's the only way in and out of the house. It stays closed and locked all the time. I have the keys. It's the only set. Most important thing.
What's he see?
It's okay. Just go inside.
We never go out at night.
It Comes at Night is the new film directed by Trey Edward Schultz, who made another film that I haven't seen yet, but I've heard that it's really good. And this was released by A24 Studios, who have an excellent track record of releasing small independent films to the wide audiences. And based on that fact alone, by the fact that this was coming out by A24, it made me want to see this. That's why I went to go see it. That's why I was excited about it. I didn't read any reviews, I didn't watch any videos, and I didn't see the trailer for it. So, with that having said, this is not a horror movie. From what I can understand, based on this thing on Rotten Tomatoes right now, people probably think this is a horror movie. Based on the title, it was probably marketed as a horror movie. It's a suspense thriller. It's like a chamber suspense movie. And the whole game of the movie is to rack the tension. Just climb up that ladder as high as it can go until it all just bursts at the end. It is not a horror film. I think there's 2, maybe 3 moments that are kind of like there's things like that in the movie, like once or twice, because I guess it's an obligation when you make a film that's marketed as a horror film, you have to do those things. They didn't really bother me. It didn't really take me out of the film, but they were in there. But it's not a horror movie. It's a suspense movie, and it is very taut. It is very well crafted, and it's got a really simple setup. So, yeah, I'll just dabble into that a little bit. It's about, a family living in a cabin, and there is a virus outside of the cabin, and then one day someone breaks into the cabin. And that's pretty much it, since I feel like a lot of the value of suspense thrillers is not really knowing what you're getting into. So that's the setup, and it had an excellent payoff by the end of it. It was very slow moving, it was very deliberate, and it was just, like I said, the craft was so, such a steady hand this Trey Edward Schultz had. I keep looking at the board because he's not someone who's really in my wheelhouse. I haven't seen his other film yet, so yeah, but I think I'm going to keep looking out for his stuff because I liked this one a whole lot. Joel Edgerton, or Edgerton, however you want to pronounce it. I've never landed on one for him because it looks like it could be either or. Was really great. I've really warmed up to him lately. I liked The Gift a whole lot. Ever since then, I've been like, all right, Joel, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. So A24 releases another film that needs to be seen by everybody, and unfortunately, it's kind of getting a little bit of a mixed reception because of the fact that it is marketed as a horror movie, and it's not a horror movie at all. But I guess sometimes people don't know what to do with these types of things. But yeah, It Comes at Night is a film that I would recommend. I don't really want to go too in-depth about this because, like I said, it's one of those things where you go down the rabbit hole with the movie. It's not as exciting to have a guy standing in a room telling you what happens in the movie. And it just wouldn't, a lot of it would get lost in translation. So there's no point behind that. And spoilers are silly unless, you're getting in-depth discussion of a movie. And this is just a quick little review. So yeah, but I would recommend It Comes at Night. It has a terrible title, terrible marketing, but if you want a movie that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat, and it's really well done, and you do not mind a slow burn, mind you, it's a little slow, it's not a fast-paced movie, then you will like it. But if you want this to be cheap thrills, cheap kills, you are not going to find it here. It is not a trashy movie. It is not a fast-paced movie. It is not a horror movie. So I feel like that's all I can really say about the film. Enter with caution.
The door was already open when you got there.
Yeah.
Then who opened it?
This has been Roy on Celluloid, on It Comes at Night, on Trey Edward Schultz, apparently, on A24, on Regular Reviews, on Have a Great Day.